All right, Packers. They don't have Willis no more, so who's their backup? And then the Steelers, they have that
Signed
Will
that big contract a
Howard
couple of
youth
years ago, and
that they picked over. Should the
he's one of
they
those
have
guys who
what's his name? Drew
that
Aller?
he's in the game when he's in there. He makes things
Aller?
happen, and it's
Drew
a good
Aller?
run there by Marshawn Lloyd. And a
They're
big
calling
third
him
down
next
play and
Josh
4
Allen,
for
bro.
Green
I
Bay.
couldn't believe it.
Love in the shotgun over the middle of the field and has his man, and that's going to be first down and more. Tonight we will talk about some of those positions and people that Mike McCarthy has brought in. Lloyd once again, this time trying to cut back, just gets a couple of yards. And
I
the
never
people that Mike
understood it.
McCarthy
Why
has brought
do
in.
running backs go in? You have too much
Lloyd
faith
once
in your
again, this
blockers,
time trying to cut back,
honestly.
just gets a couple of yards, and the Steelers are there to get him. Peyton Wilson in the middle of that. Wilson
Am
for
I
Jordan
gonna
Love.
go in where there's literally a cluster of people?
Good defense by the
to break
Steelers
so
again.
many
Lloyd in the
tackles?
flat over there. Couldn't get away from the Steelers, and that's going to set up a third down. And hopefully we'll see a lot of that during the regular season. That's Savion Williams in motion. Handoff up the middle. And that's going to Marshawn Lloyd once again. He was their third-round pick a couple of years ago out of USC. We didn't play all that much there last year, but now they're going to use him there, it appears, as they move Benton to the outside more. And this is Love on 3rd and 3, firing. And a good defensive player once again, intended for Jaden Reed, and it's Asante Samuel Jr. All right, and this is going to be Trey Smack, this time from 37 yards. He was the 6th round pick this year, so they have high hopes for him, and he nails that one after hitting from 58. Moved closer to 37, and was a 6th round pick of Seattle back in 2019, and he has made his way through with special teams work, pressure, and they get to Mason Rudolph. He is down, and that's going to be a loss on the play. 37-yard field goal for Trey Smack on their first possession. Quick hitter, and it goes to Jeremy Bernard, and the rookie tries to cut back inside. All right, so here we go for the Green Bay now on 3rd and 10. It's a little quick hitter. And it's going to be short of the first down to Bo Melton and the Steelers, along with linebackers. And again, it's Caden Weechin back from Iowa. He was the 4th round pick this year, 2-time Big Ten returner of the year. And they're kicking this one over to the left side. He makes the catch with nowhere to go. Good coverage by the Green Bay Packers on that one, along with Brian Angelico, the offensive coordinator. Rudolph now back pressure, and there's pressure, and it's coming quickly. And that didn't give many moments there because Brenton Cox Jr. pushed back. Shotgun. Over the middle, has his man, Jeremy Bernard. That gets back a lot of yardage there, and set up a third, and much better there. Mervyn Kenyon III with to take a step forward after last year not being a factor at all. And now, 3rd down 5. Rudolph over the middle, fires, has his man, and that's Ben Skoranek. Skoranek on the play, gets a first down and much more. Mervyn
on this preseason to keep Bernard on the sideline.
Rudolph is now 4 for 4, hits Bernard again, and he turns it inside, still inbound, still going, legs going, and it's first down and more. Kenyon was there to make the play, but not before another big play. All right, first down and 15 after the penalty. Lou Nichols, who had a really good preseason last year, he gets the call there. A guy who led all FBS runners back in 2021. You just look at his history, and Lou Nichols has a big one in college. 3rd and 2 now for Rudolph. Looking left, throwing, and getting his receiver first down yardage. That is Brandon Smith, who's another receiver. Down conversion earlier in it. 2nd and 7 now. Rudolph again. Rolling to his right now, looking down the field, finding along the sidelines, and that's Roman Wilson, who keeps his feet inbounds, and that's going to be close to first down yardage. Tunyon, of course, has a history with Green Bay, Mike McCarthy as well as Aaron Rodgers. A little quick hitter, and it's a beautiful play there. Gets first down for Travis Homer. That continues this drive here. Mark Perry knocks him out of bounds, but not. Touchdown called back already because of a holding. Handoff. And once again, it's Nichols. He bounces it back to the outside. He's tripped up. He almost got back in, but a nice bit of ad-libbing after there was nothing available there. He has those instincts. He has the resume. Now he's getting more of a chance. Play action to him. Rudolph looking left now, and he's going to get into trouble. And finally, he sheds the blocker, throws back in the end zone. And that is a completion to Jeremy Bernard, but he may be out of bounds. Once again, shotgun for Rudolph. Looking left, finding Pat Fryermuth, but this is short. Green Bay backed up after they failed to get into the end zone, so we'll see what the Steeler defense can do. And right now there's a play that gets over the 5 to the almost 10-yard line, so a nice first down run for Green Bay.
Did one of us make that thing explode? I mean, sure it was us, right?
No funny stuff.
Don't worry, you won't be laughing.
On the 2nd and 15. Taylor goes to the side, has his receiver, but it's going to be well short. That's Isaiah Nair. 3rd down and 9 for Green Bay. Sawyer trying to get around, can't do it. Pass goes incomplete. Good coverage there. And again, it's Cole Holcomb in coverage down the field. So that Weegan in the game again, and so is Homer. Play action, rolling right, throwing, has his man. And that's Brandon Smith. 1st down yardage, first pass, and the Will Howard opportunity is a completion. Good for a 1st down. 2nd and 10 now. And it goes to Homer. Again, not much there. He tries to inch for more, but can't get away from Warren Prince. Here comes pressure again from the outside. Howard trying to get away from him. He is dragged down there. Good play by San Oladapo. Cameron Johnston with a punt for the Steelers here. Sky Moore, who's had an impact on special teams. They signed him here because of this. And he had it with San Francisco, and he gets pretty good yardage there before the Steelers combined on knocking him down. Prior to that, it was Ohio State, and he had a tremendous 2004 until he came to Pittsburgh and played in this stadium. And that's a great play off the edge there for the Steelers. Jaden Nixon was that ball carrier. This time McCord over the middle. Boykin in coverage there. Sky Moore, the receiver. And they get very close to 1st down, but Pierre Strong Jr., 1st time in the game for the Packers, and this is going to be a keeper, and it looks like it's good enough for 1st down yardage as McCord gets the necessary yardage to move the chains.
And just being a special teamers here in 2026.
This time a little end around, and it's going to go to Sky Moore, who's trying to get some yardage. He gets about 6 or 7 there. Turns it actually more than that before Julius Welshoff has 2 Super Bowl championships to his name. Sky Moore.
He's open.
Mostly
He's
very
open.
good in the special teams. This time passed down the field. Nice play there again. Intended for Savion Williams. 3rd and 4. They're 3 for 7 so far on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. And again, it's McCord now, feeling some pressure, rolling to his left. Jack Sawyer in pursuit. He gets him, but not before he stretches out across that 1st down mark. You see Matt LaFleur. He was the guy who took over when Mike McCarthy left Green Bay. And this is Nixon, nowhere to go. He's boxed in, and he gets out of bounds. Cole Holcomb was there. He can make life easier for some of those inside linebackers if he does that. Here's pressure now from the outside. McCord boxed in, nowhere to go, and he's going to be sacked. Jack Sawyer got there.
TJ Watt. I can't lie. TJ Watt, my goodness, bro.
It was a very long drive, but they came away with nothing.
Don't
Trying to
look,
change that.
it's-
Once again, Nichols remains in the game, and nice backside pursuit there.
They
That
just
results
paid him
in a nice tackle for
as
Green
always
Bay.
did in the past, but recently
4th down and 1 on
don't
the
even look like the
29-yard
best
line.
rusher on the team.
And now Howard has his man over the middle. It's a good play there. And again, it's Ben Skoranek, who had a previous reception just like that. He makes another one. Good. Nice play by Howard and a good catch by Skoranek, who's really become very good in that wide receiving category. And there's another play. Wide open is Robert Tunyon. He's the tight end. You're down 3-0. A minute 13 left, 1st half. Nichols in motion. Instead, it's a screen, and it's Tunyon with blockers downfield. Robert Tunyon gets inside the 25 to about the 22-yard line. Well designed.
That play had a chance to go into the end zone. Didn't happen.
Love the design of that one. Howard bypasses pressure. Tunyon in the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh Steelers. 23 yards. Will Howard. Riley Nowakowski leads the way for Nichols, who does get in for the touchdown, and the Steelers are on the board. So, Tunyon is denied, but Nichols is not. All right, Boswell will kick it off. Savion Williams, 83, is back, along with Pierre Strong Jr., 22. Green Bay would like one more opportunity here, and there's going to be a return. And it goes across the 20 to about the 25-yard line.
You have to try to make your splash somewhere else, and for him, it was in special teams.
All right, McCord over the middle. As his man, Savion Williams, who returned that kickoff. He gets 1st down yardage. Tackle for loss already, the 7th-round pick out of Oklahoma for the Pittsburgh Steelers. McCord, sideline play, and he's going to get his man, and that's Isaiah Nair. Earlier, There was a penalty, so they kept the ball, and he eventually got one at 37 yards. But he does have the leg, no doubt. McCord fires, and that's a catch by Isaiah Nyar again along the sidelines. Even less than that, the way his leg was. McCord, slant over the middle, and it's Savion Williams. So we'll see if Smack can turn it into points. Made one from 58 earlier, didn't count. This one from 58 does count, and it's good. And the 6th round pick, the rookie, with an outstanding kick. Very emotional about that. 7-6 now is the halftime score. But he also can help you in the wide receiving room. Nichols once again, handoff, head down, moves the pile to about the 19-yard line, so that'll set up a 3rd down. Howard stays in that pocket, fires, and has a 1st down there. It's Tanyan again. And Aaron Rodgers obviously knows that he has a comfort factor with him. Pitch to Nichols, and he is hit immediately going down. Nice penetration there by Green Bay's defense.
All right, Bob, we'll send it back to you.
Thank you, Missy and Jalen. We look forward to seeing you next week, perhaps against the Jets. A 3rd down and 1 there. Brandon Smith has been ruled out of this game by the Steelers. He had a couple of nice catches. Martinez with the ball carrier there. Some good accuracy by both Mason Rudolph as well as Will Howard. Nice play there by McCord to get it off, and he has a reception by Messiah Swinson. Green Bay has 4 first downs on personal fouls tonight, so Steelers facing 3rd and 6, trying to get off the field here. McCord slings it. Nice catch there, and it's going to be 1st down yardage, and that goes to Michael Sturdivant.
To this point of this game for the Steelers' perspective.
So that play led to this field goal. Steelers stopped them, and that means Trey Smack is on, and he converts from 38 yards. He has one from 37, one from 58, and now 38. He could do it all. He actually had more receiving yards than running yards. He could do a lot of different things. Versatility, Mike McCarthy says, is very important. This one is going to be Weegan on the return of Trey Smack. Weegan's been hammered up a few times here tonight, and once again there, not much on the return as to get about the 20-yard line.
You know, drives like this, every time he touches the ball or every time he's got a block, he's got to build his confidence on that.
Aller zings it over the middle, has Weegan's going to turn on the speed. Hayden Weegan is on his way. Will he get caught? Turns it on extra. 10-5 down to the 2-yard line. A quick... Only the 4th incompletion of the night. This time, Aller's going to keep it himself, and he rolls into the end zone. Drew Aller with his first Steelers touchdown, and the Steelers have retaken the lead, 13-9, pending the extra point. Nice play call there by Mike McCarthy. Whether or not he gets into this game, we will see. Marjan with a kick, and it's taken at the 5-yard line. In the landing zone, and dynamic kickoff. Sturdivant gets to the outside. Not much there. You're 160.
Wait a minute, they're dragging me behind a bumper of a car.
You had a heck of a playoff game in Denver. One of the best in Steeler history. That's a completion there to Messiah Swinson on a keeper as he lunged into the end zone to cap that drive of 80 yards. Here's Kyle McCord firing, and he makes the reception on the outside. Does Sturdivant. They just brought in a Landon Roberts who played here a couple of years ago. Went to Vegas, was with Patrick Graham, and now he'll be in uniform likely next week. Here's McCord under pressure, and here comes the backside pursuit, and that's going to be a sack. And a good play right there by Amari Harvin. All right, Drew Aller pumps it, and that's a reception, and some yak yardage right there. Max Hurleman.
He's been doing so in training camp.
Aller now over the middle on a slant pattern, and that's another reception. This time it's Levi Wentz from Kansas. Another 1st and 10 for the Steelers. Aller zings it. Another reception. Hurleman, boy, the slant patterns have come out big for the Pittsburgh Steelers. They put it right on the money there. All right, so it's 2nd and 10 for Drew Aller. Shotgun. Quick hitter. Has his man. That's Lake McCree. Went to USC. A couple of long drives. One resulted in no points, and then 2 more did. And there's a good strike again. It's Hurleman who's hit immediately on that play by Trey Dean.
From a matchups perspective.
Aller now looking left. Doesn't like what he sees there. Sideline throw. It's about 6 yards right there. And again, it's Lake McCree and Drew Aller, and they're trying to add another one. Aller again rolling left. Finds it. And it's a touchdown for Region. Caden Weegan gets into the end zone. He almost did earlier on the 74-yarder. This time he does. Another 2nd and 9. For Kalen Drones. Pressure coming, and he is going to go down. Jamin Davis with the pressure.
Jones playing right, playing left, and it looks like he's back healthy.
And that would be a big plus for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Aller rolling right, fires again on the money, and has Joaquin Davis, who makes his first reception of this game. It's short of 3rd and 1 now. Heidenreich gets the yardage for first down, and a new set of downs for the Steelers as the clock continues to run on the Steelers. That was a good call by the officials. A nice move by Davis, again slanting over the middle. Play action to Heidenreich. Floater into the end zone, and it's a touchdown for the Steelers. It's Riley Nowakowski from national champion Indiana, the 5th round pick this year.
Put the ball into the end zone, so that was very good to see.
All right. Not much there. Steeler defense all over that play.
Back up.
Steelers now have 4 sacks in this game. Drones again under pressure. Make it 5. Down he goes. And once again, couldn't do any better. But he and Matt LaFleur are obviously good friends. Got to know each other. McCarthy
But they
was
got
fired.
2 good quarterbacks,
LaFleur
though.
moving in.
Pittsburgh got 2 good quarterbacks. I don't think they need Aaron Rodgers. But this year, he will just be the mentor, I guess.